guys, Mr. Marcel here. So today I'm playing Madden 25.
It's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Next on Madden.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to change that NFL game, the divisional round matchup versus the Kansas City Chiefs, where the Chiefs won 23-14. Let's see if I can win with the Houston Texans.
Sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
Let's see.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Let's go.
The gun is made.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 61 yards. And the Texans are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra
so I got the first score in the first play.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So it's 5-minute quarters.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback.
We're playing in stealth right now.
30-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves,
get down.
I get this
Let's
back
go.
right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise,
I'm doing
just go
another
and calm your team down, run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes.
Down
Pressure
again.
gets to him again. Aziz Al-Shir. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ooh,
it's Kelsey on the ground. A gain of 4,
they're gonna have to
not
punt
enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now.
Punting on 4th down. Something I would not do. But
they'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Texans will take over. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10.
A mine circle.
Airing it out deep.
That's going to be a complete. Yep.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now I'm going to do 6 basic.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Stroud to throw it. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Stroud. He's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Goes to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the 1st.
So we're going to go
for it on 4th down. The offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. He sets to fire deep.
Mixon. Touchdown.
And this is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, 49 yards. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Gonna sack him.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. In motion right is Hopkins. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Texans here on 3rd down putting an extra defender in the secondary. Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to go.
Fumble.
He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it.
I'm just going back because I don't want
like an accumulation of the pressure
to get
we've
the
seen all
touchdown right
game.
there.
I mean, he's been on the turf a whole
I didn't
lot
have
because
to,
of
I just
sacks.
felt like it.
Eventually, something else happens as well.
Touchdown?
This time it was a turnover.
And caught up to him.
No touchdown.
And that's going to be knocked away
I'll
in
get a
the
running
end zone. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
I don't know what I want to do.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short
You know
of
the
the
drill
first.
we're going for.
Give him 3 yards there as that will take us to 4th
Try
down.
power 0.
They'll run with Mixon.
Touchdown!
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
They're punting on 4th down again.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12. And bulldozing his way through. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud.
Alright, I'm going to run it.
Away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Mix it up the middle. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd.
Running.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie.
You know what? I think I'm going to go for 2.
Yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. They'll try to sneak, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. A QB sneak on the 2-point try. That's something you usually do when the ball's about 3 inches away from the goal line, but here they get it from 2 yards out.
Yeah, that's a lot of confidence, isn't it? And your offensive line, especially the guys in the interior, the center, and the 2 guards, to wedge some space for a quarterback to get there from 2 yards out. I'm with you. Normally, it's really short yardage. That one, that was a gutsy play.
That was a risky play, but still. I got the 2
He'll
points.
start the drive here with Pacheco.
Get him down.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into the game.
And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up past the 40. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end Kelsey. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now it's Mahomes again. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
I already got 5 tackles with Alshire.
He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Ooh, I don't know why he did that.
And he goes down once more.
Alright, so they have to punt.
Matt Horizon now on to punt this one away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
I could go.
He says out at the 8-yard line. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers, touchdown, Houston. Robert Woods, 92 yards. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on the short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
But it looks like football is very well changed in the last, from the actual football game. Because the real football game, the Chiefs won 23-14. So this game is just to see what would have happened if I was playing.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're obviously going to punt.
This first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard
So it's going to go to 35.
And that will come the offense as they take over. Stroud.
Line square.
He's going to air one out.
Throw it.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Stroud out of the gun here. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to
Yeah,
avoid the
running again
taunting
on
rule,
second
but I'm
down.
guaranteeing
As
quietly
usual.
has told them, you might want to stop coming after
He's
me
gonna run to
downfield
8.
because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And Stroud now to throw. There goes a deep ball in zone. And it's knocked away. And
I'm throwing again. Usually always running on second down, but I'm throwing it again. I think it's smart to do.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Touchdown.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have got it on cruise control.
Oh, let me see that.
Sneak it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, thwarted on the 2-point conversion.
Oh no, I want to see that replay. Oh yeah, that wasn't in. Okay.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And this not an easy situation.
Run for the
You're
blitz.
down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness.
So,
maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone.
all right, now I'm doing HP inside, hide back inside zone.
At least 3 points. I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down.
All right, now I'm doing 26 duo.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, it's Mixon, able to push his way through. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
All right, this time I'm kicking.
Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs going to go back on offense.
All right, now
here
they're at the 24-yard line.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Something like that.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown
they're getting the
dead,
football
and
anyway,
it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. And okay,
all right, so we're
much for our
punting.
halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
It says out the sheer. Let's get that good interception.
Was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, but it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
All right, now we're running it with HD Blast.
Snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 84 on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So add another one into the touchdown column.
That's another touchdown.
That is now 6 touchdown passes for him. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
All right, they got 2 yards. That's
Not
okay.
much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And they'll start out with great field position.
All right, so we're at the 47.
47-yard line in enemy territory. Following the fumble recovery.
I'm spotting 86. Schultz.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's tremendous
All right, red
field
option.
position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Stroud. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. A third quarter action from Kansas City, second down and 10. Got a man, it's Collins complete.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins.
30 yards.
And the Texans extend their lead yet again.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They go play fake. Mahomes, nowhere to go.
Get that?
He lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Let's go. We're at the 33.
And will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now.
So we'll let the FK screen cheat go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Following the fumble recovery, Stroud.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mixon will try the right side. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Stroud to throw it. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown. That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Here's Stroud. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Play action. Stroud now.
Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with an amazing diving catch. And the Texans get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. But DeMeco Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The tight end in motion right. Mahomes going to throw. Now a quick
incomplete pass.
It's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star
I don't get that. Hold on. Let me see where that pass interference is. I don't see roughing the passer. I don't see anything like that, so yeah, they're cheating.
That was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the 44, Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set
this is cover
for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. He will have a Chiefs 1st down, I do believe. Yes,
that's him. That's the man.
There on 3rd and 3. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to get away. Flushed out right. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but
okay, so they're able to kick. So my goal is to block their kick. I can block this kick here.
Talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he
they
did,
made
but
it.
not enough.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here.
No, we have to
And
do
as we
this
look back at how we
twice.
got
Let's
here,
do
you'll
that
notice a
first.
common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. On a slant, here's Collins.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that.
Taking it right down Broadway.
They're going for the touchdown.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 19... for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest.
I know we here and dance around it.
Let me see, did we convert there? Yeah, we definitely converted.
But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Let's see, I'm trying to field goal,
that they would need
the
a
field goal
nearly
block.
perfect second half to
Let's see
erase
what this
that deficit
kind of thing
that they
is
were
like.
facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And Parker, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They'll set up a throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Breaks through the contact. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And running with power here. And they do finally get him at the 12. A huge play there for Houston. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
There you go. I win 85-10.
This was a blowout.
So let's see the highlights I can see.
Charles, it would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were. But don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
Let's see this fumble. Oh yeah. Let's see it. This is the one they were arguing if this was inbounds or not. That's a nice. Was it inbounds? So when this foot caught it, so when it was in his hands, yeah, it's still in bounds. Let's see. This one's Joe Mixon. Let's see, it's CJ Stroud passing to Nico Collins. And touchdown. Ooh, I remember this 92-yard touchdown. And why are they not showing the 92-yard touchdown? Better key, let's... Oh, dear. Let's see Joe Mixon go for a touchdown. Throwing. Deep caught by Mixon, touchdown. Throwing, Stroud. Collins, he's running. Touchdown. Okay. So he threw 16 for 32 for 10 touchdowns. Mahomes threw 19 for 26 for 0 touchdowns. Let's see team stats. Obviously, I had Horns, I had more first downs, I had more total offense. So I had 7 yards for passing yards total 532. On third down, I'm 6 for 9, and fourth down, I'm 3 for 3. 2-point conversions, I'm 3 for 5. Red zone, I have no idea what this stuff is. Punt return yards, I definitely had more because I never punted. Kick return yards, they touchdowns. Total yards, 764 yards. 55.3% punts. Penalties, 1 out of 15. So, possession time, I only did that with 7 minutes and 53 seconds of possession time. So, that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.